Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Don't you wish we were dealing with that?
Still,
Nope.
my parents have been. They're
Yeah, my
up in Ohio.
sisters too.
They got some freezing rain yesterday evening. My mom was telling me they'd had snow on the ground for a while, and she said it largely had disappeared. But now they're going to be getting more in that part of Ohio in the coming days and weeks, it looks like. So winter up there. We've had a little taste of spring here.
Yeah, it's great.
We're not tracking snow and ice next week, but it looks like a good bit of rain will be coming on.
right?
Yeah. So break out the umbrellas, the raincoats, the galoshes. They still call them that. You're going to need all that here in the coming days. Rain chances will be picking up fairly significantly as we work our way on into next week. Starting on Monday, we're still kind of keying in on Tuesday. I think that'll be the soggy day. Some widespread rain coming on in. And then lingering wet weather Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And it's possible that some of these days here we may have to adjust the rain chances a bit as we get a little bit closer. But right now it looks like Tuesday will be the bigger impact with some widespread rain coming on in. The precip outlook as we take you through that February 12th through 16th time frame, wetter than average for a large part of the deep south, even into parts of the mid-Atlantic, although keep in mind some of this to the north. This is precip outlook, so some of that precip up in that direction will, of course, be in the form of some snow and some ice. For us, rainfall next 7 days. This will include that Tuesday system. We're looking at likely a good 2 to 4 inches of rainfall, and we may add these numbers a little bit higher as we get beyond that towards the end of next week. So again, bottom line, it's going to be an unsettled pattern going forward from here, so enjoy relatively quiet conditions as we speak for the time being while we've got them. Now, with that said, we're not totally rain-free, but the rain is not causing too many problems out there. Wake 31 Triple Doppler, some spots of light showers kind of lined up here from the Shoals, Limestone, Madison County over into Jackson County, basically pretty close to the Alabama-Tennessee border. And we'll pick up a little bit more wet weather as the evening wears on. But again, it will be very, very spotty in nature. Here we are at 4 o'clock picking up on some of those areas of light showers. We take you into the late evening and into the overnight hours and may get a little band of some shower activity coming on through. Won't even rule out perhaps a rumble of thunder. We are finally going to see that cold front that's been to our north kind of slip in here for your Friday. So temperatures will come down slightly tomorrow, but then we're going to bring them back up again heading into the start of the weekend before we bring them down for good starting on Sunday and continuing throughout next week. Here's tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. for the drive into work. Lots of clouds again. Probably not a whole lot of rain to be found, although a couple of spots of light sprinkles or showers possible. We're still seeing that around the lunch hour tomorrow, and then later into the afternoon. The cooler air that settles in is going to start to retreat. May get some breaks in the clouds south of the Tennessee River late in the day tomorrow, and the warmer weather will start to push back in for that first half of the weekend. At the bus stop in the morning, again, a couple showers, 53 degrees out the door. Heading home from school, not as warm as it has been, but still not bad. Above average, at least, into the low 60s for your Friday afternoon. Here's your Wake 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. 62 tomorrow. That'll be the coolest we've been all week, but we're back up into the 70s. Record high on Saturday, I believe, is in the upper end of the 70s, so we won't be too far away from that. We head into Sunday, though, it'll be a different story. A good 20, 25-degree drop-off in the temperature as cold front pushes back through the area, and it looks like the cooler air will settle in for good throughout next week. Some showers back on Monday, plain old rain coming through on Tuesday, and then we will keep some showery or at times steady rainfall coming through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Temperatures next week, a little tricky. For the most part, keep them in the 50s. There may be some daily fluctuations where we could get back into the 60s at times. What we're not seeing, though, is a return of very cold winter air. But with the rain and highs in the 50s, it'll feel a little chilly out there much of next week.
But that weekend in the future looks nice.
Yeah, it's going to warm back up a little bit, so that's a good sign.
You know, the end of the 10-day forecast will say just kind of take with a grain of salt right now because it's a very active weather pattern. I do think most of next week is when we'll get the bulk of the rainfall, but wouldn't necessarily say that it'll be completely gone next weekend. We're just kind of optimistic at this point that that'll be the case.
All right, Jeff, thank you.